Abusers in Jersey nearly didn't face justice because of the way the historic abuse inquiry has been handled. The damage caused by the false claims of child murder was nearly a get-out-of-jail-free card for the accused. Without the press conference in November setting the record straight, UK Judge Sir Christopher Pitchers has said the 3 prosecutions would never have happened. The defence lawyers argued that because of lurid reporting, the defendants wouldn't get a fair trial. Potential jurors would be tainted and justice could not be done. But Sir Christopher dismissed this argument, saying that
constant and dramatic press conferences and informal briefings held by Lenny Harper whipped up frenzied interest not in respect of solid police work that was being done to investigate the serious allegations of child sex abuse, but in respect of what turned out to be completely unfounded suggestions of multiple murder and torture.
He said it was
not right for Mr. Harper to behave in this way, but the press conference in November has repaired some of that damage and justice could be done.
He went on to compare the case to Abu Hamza, the Muslim cleric jailed for inciting murder and racial hatred, saying no one had received worse personal publicity, but the jury should be trusted. In each trial, the jury were asked to ignore lurid headlines. They were also told of the defendant's relationship with Hope de la Garenne. Wateridge was a surrogate parent, looking after vulnerable children who he went on to abuse. Donnelly had nothing to do with the home. He raped the daughters of family friends. Obin was abusing younger boys when he himself was a resident at the home. The defence argued that it was unfair to try Obin because he was being abused in state's care and they shouldn't prosecute him now. But the judge said that Obin's victims deserved to see him tried for what he did. Eventually he admitted the charges of indecent assault and gross indecency and was given a suspended sentence. He was only allowed to be sentenced for what he would have received at the time, when he was a 15-year-old boy. The defence also claimed that Lenny Harper had retained key evidence, namely his notebooks. But despite being photographed with them, Mr. Harper says he didn't use them. He remains defiant that he was told not to use daybooks, and he's repeatedly claimed that the truths he uncovered have been covered back up. There are even rumours that Mick Gradwell, who's always been answerable to the Lancashire police, has taken a £500,000 bribe for his silence.
Everything's been accounted for. It's again these people who seem to just want to destroy Jersey, cause trouble, and it's just sheer rubbish. Why would anybody want to cover up child abuse? We've prosecuted people, put these investigations back on track to put people before court. We've charged another person, and it's very likely we're going to charge some more people. What is there to cover up? I'm saying quite clearly and openly, I want a public inquiry. I think that the complainant should tell the story in public. What is there to cover up?
So what is the truth? The police have categorically stated for months that there were no murders, the skull nothing more than a coconut. There was serious sexual abuse in the children's home, but most of the abusers are now dead, meaning a lot of victims won't get justice. Those abusers who are alive will be investigated and, if possible, prosecuted. The awful truth is that Jersey was no worse or better than any other place in the UK where vulnerable children weren't protected from predatory adults by the government. And as he leaves the island, Detective Superintendent Mick Gradwell has issued the stark warning. If things within the force don't change, the same set of events as happened in the historic abuse inquiry could happen again, or next time, even worse.